It's like watching Benjamin Button in reverse. Boyhood is a film directed by Richard Linklater, and it stars Ellar Coltrane, Ethan Hawke, and Patricia Arquette. Now, this film is incredibly unique because they basically made the decision that they were going to film this and film these different scenes once a year for 12 years. And so, what's fascinating is you get to actually watch these actors. As their characters age, these actors actually age as well in the film. It's not something I've ever seen before, and it's really, really fascinating to watch. This film is basically exactly what the title suggests. This is about boyhood. We follow this young kid as he grows up into adolescence, into adulthood, basically. For 12 years, we follow him, and every year we get to see significant scenes from his childhood. That's what's unique about this, and you almost feel like you're eavesdropping on this person's life. Many of the scenes are not connected. It's not so much of a cohesive story where this leads to this, and this leads to this, and this leads to this. While many of the themes of the different scenes that they go through coincide, it's not, well, this is the beginning of the story, and this is the climax, and this is the end. Instead, we're experiencing this person's life almost, and the significant moments in this boy's life that kind of even make him who he is. Now, story is a big element for me because that's basically what a lot of film is. It's telling a story. And a lot of times when I sit down to watch a film, that's the first thing I'm looking for. What are the story elements? How well is the director telling this story? And how well are the things that it's trying to get across coming through? This is a completely different experience because the point of this is really the overarching experience. It's not about, well, this is the conflict and this is the resolution. It's really about you getting the opportunity to eavesdrop on this kid's life as he grows up. I found myself in the middle of this film thinking about that and how it didn't really seem to have a story, and I just didn't care. I was just having a really good time watching it and watching all of these moments unfold. And I found myself every time they changed another year and he looked a little bit older, I wondered what was going to come next. And I found myself anticipating those scenes and wondering what was going to happen. The other cool thing that this movie did was that it kind of helped you understand where they were in time by using the soundtrack. They used different songs from different moments in time every year so that you'd kind of have an idea, if you're familiar with those songs, as to what year they were filming this. And I found that awesome because, of course, I recognized many of the songs and knew exactly where that was, and was even thinking back to my own experience when those songs were meaningful to me. This is a ride. I mean, it's a crazy, trippy experience. It really is. And it's certainly something unique. Because it's a unique experience, it's not one that's easily repeatable either. I don't know how much I'll want to watch this film in the future, but I will say that it definitely had an impact on me now. It's also a pretty long movie. It's almost 3 hours, honestly. And I understand why they did it. There was a lot there, and I'm not exactly sure what you'd want to cut out of it. But that's also something that some people aren't going to be able to deal with. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. I really had a good time, and while it's not the greatest movie in the entire world, and I'm not sure how often I'll want to see it again. I just really enjoyed the experience of it, and I definitely feel like it's worth your time if you want to see something different and unique. So, Boyhood, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Leave a comment below and let's talk about it. And as always, click right here if you like what you see and subscribe to even more of me.